Hey everybody, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to be taking kind of a first look at something Yeswelder sent to me. It's the LBT-150 Spool Gun. I want to thank Yeswelder for sending this out to me. I know they sent it out to me to help me with a couple of projects that I have planned on doing in aluminum. But right now, those kind of projects have been pushed back. I've actually added to the number of them, but because of how much extra time and expense my Mustang project has been, they've kind of gotten pushed back. And also, I'm facing down summer temperatures as well. Today is April 11th or 12th, something like that. It is 9:30 in the morning and it's already like 86, 87 degrees Fahrenheit. We're headed to 101, 100 and something like that today. So what's that in Celsius? Some of you demand I say everything in Celsius too. Doing the numbers in my head, what is that? Somewhere between 35 and 40, 37, 38, something like that. And it's only going to get worse. It's not going to get better from here on out. And there's a limit to how much I can do because none of my shop areas or outside areas are air conditioned in any way. So I got that to deal with. So let's take a look at this thing. This has how long is, I'll put how long the cable is below. I didn't measure it. This has a Euro connector on it, so it will fit the MiG 205 DS Pro. They sent me for review, and I'll put a link to that review below. This is obviously designed to feed aluminum wire, and you will need an argon tank. And unfortunately, I don't have an argon tank right now, but I do feel obligated to at least make an initial video of this since Yeswelder was so nice to send it to me. They also sent me a 2-pound spool of their 035 or 0.9 millimeter solid core steel MIG wire. And I just happen to have floating around a roll of ER 1100 and a roll of ER 5356 aluminum wire. I say without argon, I can't weld with the two aluminum wires, but at least I can get them in there and make sure it will feed them. It comes with the spool gun. It's completely assembled, ready to be connected to your machine and go. There's got a spot where you put the roll of wire, and it will take the 1-pound roll of aluminum wire or the 2-pound roll of steel wire. It comes with a roller on it, 0.9 millimeters and 0.035 inches. And on the other side, it is 0.8 millimeters and 0.030 in inches. And these are U-groove rollers. And honestly, I don't know that I've ever tried to feed steel wire with a U-groove roller, and these have a D-shaped hole in the center. This also comes with a 0.9 or 030 inch tip on it, and it comes with 2 extra tips, an 030 or an 035 0.9 or an 045 1.1. And it also comes with 1 extra roller, which is 1 millimeter 0.040 or 1.2 and 045. Have I been saying 045 is 1.1? If I have, sorry. Apparently 0.045 inches is 1.2 millimeters. I always get that messed up. And this aluminum wire I have is 3/64 inches, but that is also 0.45 for all practical purposes. It'll feed through a 0.045 tip. I know I've done it. So with that being said, let's get this thing connected up. Like I say, I'm going to see if it'll feed steel wire through the U-groove roller. If it won't, and I'll weld with it if it does. If it won't, I'll just put the aluminum wire in, make sure it will feed it. I might just for fun see how it welds with CO2. That's all I have in gas right now is CO2. Might be fun to try it, but I doubt it's going to be very effective. This is the machine I'm going to be connecting it to. This is the MiG 205 DS Pro by Yeswelder. And if you're somebody like me and you're going to be switching this back and forth between the spool gun and regular steel wire, you can leave your regular, see if I can show you here, you can leave your regular steel wire attached, just roll it back in and tie it, and just leave the spool on it. You just unthread this after you've pulled your wire back in, and you just let that dangle, And now you're ready to connect the spool gun, which is equally as simple. You just plug this in here like that, and you tighten the ring like that, and then you put in the trigger for it, which has a spot for it. Probably can't see it. It is down under here. And you just thread that in, and it has a little threaded ring you can tighten to hold it on as well. We're set on CO2. Here's a spool gun setting down here. So let's switch to spool gun. Oh, you see that? When I switch to spool gun, see if I can get you in. When you switch to spool gun, a little spool gun appears down here. And I'm assuming then I have my own settings for it. And then I can change to my gas from CO2 to aluminum using the gas button there, and then I would have spool gun on aluminum. But right now I'm going to see if the spool gun runs okay on the CO2 with solid core wire. One thing worthy of note is the inching button does not work with the spool gun. It still just spins the inside, the internal roller, so we have to pull our trigger. So I'm going to leave my gas shut off, and we're there already. Turn the gas on, that would help. Setting is way off. Probably turned up the max because I was tacking last time. Yeah, it's turned all the way up to max because I was tacking last time. Let's turn that wire speed down. Let's turn it down to about there. Let's see what we got there. Still far from perfect, but better. I'm not planning on using this with steel wire anyway. Just wanted to make sure it worked. Let's put the aluminum wire in it, make sure it feeds that soft aluminum ER1100 wire. All right, I have that 045 aluminum wire. Probably see it through that clear spot here. And I have the 045 tip, and I have the 045 roller. Seems to feed it without a problem. This stuff is really, really soft. Let's, I know this isn't gonna work because I've got CO2, but when have I let knowing something won't work from trying it just for sport and amusement? I have a piece of 16th inch thick aluminum. Why not? I mean, why not? What's the worst I can do? Ruin that chunk of scrap aluminum. I have the heat turned way down low, and let's see what happens. I haven't welded aluminum for a long time. That's every bit as bad as I expected it would be. All right, as we knew, that won't work. I have to have argon. But the good news is it does work, and it does feed that super, super soft ER1100 aluminum wire. And just to show you, I'm not lying to you. I know you don't really think that. That is the ER1100 aluminum wire. So there you go. That's my initial review of the Yeswelder LBT-150 spool gun. Thanks again to Yeswelder for sending this out. I really do appreciate it. Thanks to you guys for watching. And as soon as I can get the Mustang to a place I like and get an argon bottle, I will get some material and I will do my first aluminum project with it. Thanks for watching.